too many of them, you lose your mystique. So we come from an era where to see your greatest artist, you had to go look in a magazine. You had to go do your research. They just not sitting in your phone. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these artists that's all over the internet, they lose their mystique. They don't have a mystique in them because you become a normal person. I can go see what you're doing on a normal day basis.
That's right.
Everybody that asks about Entourage, the first thing they say is, where you been?
Yeah.
It's a mystique. If I'm all over the internet giving everybody it, you see what I'm saying? The mystique is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, that's what's left from hip hop. That vanished. You know what I'm saying? They know what you do in your day-to-day base routine. They know your baby mamas. They know where you used to work. They can pull up even ages. You tell your age in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, there's your age.
And I ain't gonna lie, dog. That nigga Red taught us that, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga Red used to always tell us, like, man, don't be seen. Like, we can't get paid if you seen.
Hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
What's poppin', man? You know, I'm in Lafayette right now. It's an honor to be here, honestly. J-Rock hit me up. Mickey Guns hit me. They've been going back and forth. They've been trying to get this done for a while.
Yeah.
Man, Entourage need an interview, bro. They got a story for you.
Everybody want it, man.
You know. And I appreciate you coming to Changing Plans, man. How y'all doing, man?
Man, look, I want to say, bro, giving you this chance, you know what I'm saying? Really giving a young nigga a chance, you know what I'm saying? A lot of older niggas done hit us up, you know. Me and Tat done denied it the whole nine, but I've been hearing a lot of stuff. You know, I got 5 sons, dog. And they telling me everything that's going on the internet. I really don't follow the internet. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So they be telling me and want me to tell my story. So, I mean, let's go, man.
Let's do it. So who we got in the building for the people who don't know? Man. Because if you guys have been off the internet for so long, they might say, man, who these old cats you got going? It's like, you know how young people is. Who are these people?
Man, the infamous Tomas. Y'all already know.
What's up? It's your boy Alley Cat, you know, and rest in peace to my homie Bunny B.
You know it. He down, he looking.
Entourage, man.
Yeah.
Entourage in effect, definitely.
Yeah. Bunny Hop, man.
Straight up. Let's get into it, man. You guys have been, like we talked earlier before we really got into the interview, a mystique for years, especially for me. Me being from Natchitoches, I was hearing Bunny Hop and other records since I was a baby, basically.
Yeah.
But we never seen, like, unless you go to a show, an Entourage show, we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of people really want to know what happened. How did you guys form? Where the Bunny Hop came from? What was the journey like being artists?
Well, I'm gonna say this. We gonna go all the way back to the 90s. When I first meet him, we don't know we cousins.
That's right.
We actually about to fight each other.
Let's say that because it's correct.
My dad come out the house. My dad like, it's Calhoun, son. What is you doing? That's your cousin. You about to fight your cousin? So this is my first time meeting him. Realize we're cousins. Start hanging around him. And my cousin, you know, hanging around with him. He living by Simcoe and Louisiana Avenue.
That's right. Behind Piggly Wiggly. Everybody know.
That's north Lafayette, right?
VZ.
Yeah, VZ, North Lafayette.
All right.
The infamous Simcoe Strip. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana Avenue. He to that White House. I go visit him. My first time going to his house. This nigga small, short, but he older than me. They got a whole car. So I'm like, you know, this is my first homeboy I'm around. He young like me, but got a whole car. You know, so in the midst of talking to him, he's like, man, I rap. I said, you rap? I said, I rap too. Start rapping for each other. We form a group, Superior Minds.
That was the first name?
Superior Minds.
Hold up, I gotta tell him this story, bro.
Go ahead.
Listen, because a lot of people don't know this. Me and this nigga was rapping on a jam box my mama had about this big. We used to wait until the radio played certain songs. And then when the song would come on, you would have to put a piece of paper in the tape, you feel me, and press record. And then get real close to the radio so they can hear you. And then turn around and start rapping. So you had to catch it right on time. If you didn't catch it, you got to call the radio station again and try to get that song played again. Yeah. So you can rap.
That was the era of bootleg recording.
That's right. That's how I first started.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah, man. And we got together. We started Superior Minds. They had two twin brothers, Kurt and Curly. I knew them from school, go about face to face. They introduced us to a record company that was called Harambe Records. And we ended up going over there and we signed. And they were signed, we were signed, but we were signed separately, if you get what I'm saying. They was their group, we was our group. But in the midst of being on the same label, we formed a thing called SBP, which stood for Southbound Players.
That's right.
So that's how we all formed and became crew.
So y'all had
before Entourage.
Y'all had Superior Minds.
This is me and him.
And then Southbound Players.
Southbound
Players. So
it's
the second name. Okay.
Second name.
Okay.
But now, Southbound and Superior Minds is together, signed to Harambe Records. We still young at the time, man. We doing a lot of reckless things. We in the streets, like he said. You know, I go to prison from that. You know, Kurt and Curly fall victim to the streets, you know, let them tell their story. But, you know, they fall victim to the streets also. So when I'm in prison, Moss is out here. He done caught a few little things and got in some trouble himself. You know, so
how long did you do?
I did 28 months. Yeah, 28 months, 26 months, 28 months. Man, it's 20 years ago.
So did you do the time or the time did you back then?
I'm going to be honest with you. When I got, it was cool in the parish. When I got up north, it was like I don't belong there.
Up north where?
I was in Toledo, Madison Parish.
You was almost in Mississippi.
Yeah, I was in Madison Parish. I'll never forget the place. Shout out to a lot of my homies from up north that was up there with me. Yeah. You know, because I eventually meet them again. It's a great story.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, eventually meet them again. But we get signed to Harambe. We go do our first show. And I want to bring up our first show because we met somebody real special that show. We went into Abbeville and we doing a show. And at the time, we don't even have no music recorded. All we got is an instrumental of Tila. Girls in the club show love.
That's right.
That's what we have. And we gonna rap over that. So we meet Mr. Fat. He happened to be a part of a group called LOC. They performing over there too. So that's our first time we meet Mr. Fat. Okay? This is how long, what type of relationship we have with Fat. And they were just coming off stage and he was like, brothers, you know, it's a hard crowd out there. It was hard, you know, it wasn't easy. This is back in the gap. You better show your best performance or you getting off that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him was filled with confidence. We filled with confidence. Man, we going in there, rock that. And that's what we did. And the company noticed. See, on first, it's more of, they're the twins. So they got the marketability. They could promote them because they twins. Me and him still trying to figure out our identity, but we know we can rap. See, that's the thing. Our confidence level is to the roof. You see? So after they see us perform, they're like, love.
We actually turned the show out. I ain't gonna never forget the whole Abbeville actually started coming to the actual show. So now Harambe is checking on us now. It done switched from, we got the twins to, man, they got something going on, you know? So once we do that, everybody really don't know that, you feel me? The way we meet Bun is Bun to a whole nother company called Crazy Dog.
Dog Records.
He to a whole nother company.
Rest in
Okay.
peace, Larry Brown.
Larry Brown, who he talking about, happens to be my stepbrother. Okay. So he asked me to come to his record label. I bring my crew with me. We like
Southbound
we
players.
like 10, 15 niggas.
Cause now we done formed the whole Southbound players.
So we like 10,
Shout out
15.
to Vito.
We like 10,
Southbound players.
15 niggas. We walk over there to they actual place. Now everybody don't know this. When you're in Lafayette, it's Macomb, Vise, Crop, Truman, Fightingville, and Fruitertown, and the Zip.
The Zip.
Okay? So all these areas don't mess with each other. So us just go and meet somebody else from the Zaya Park is a no-no.
That's intimate territory.
That's intimate territory. So
Like my brother done got shot.
that's right.
Everything blood was shed.
You know? So we actually beefing with the people we go and meet. But one of the people that we go and meet is actually my stepbrother. And he running everything over there to Crazy Dog. So he wanted us to get on the song.
Fightingville.
So we crew up. We go about 16 niggas, you feel me? We get over there. They about 30 niggas in there because they got about 5 different groups.
Working on a compilation now.
I think it was Trey 18.
Trey 18, Fightingville.
Trey 18.
Slim Chance. Shout out to
Chance. There was a few other niggas.
my dog.
Oh no, Dead Off.
Dead Off. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Dead Off.
Dead Off. Him and Notorious Tide.
Notorious Tide.
Bun.
That's where Bunny originally was.
That's where Bun was. Bun was actually the dog over there.
Yes.
That's what was going on.
He had a song called Archie. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
So Bun was actually the dog over there. So we get over there or whatever, and they put on a beat. Well, we normally rap every day. This was like nothing for us. So they throwing on beats, Fat throwing on beats that he made. We killing them. We killing the beats over there. So we actually turn around, end up doing a song with him. Bun actually end up hitting me up later on.
Yeah, and he actually get on the hook.
He get on the hook with us.
A song called Southbound Baby Gangsters.
That's right.
That's for their compilation.
That's for their compilation.
And Bunny heard it. He was like, I think you should put this in the hook.
Yeah.
And he put that in the hook. And that was like our first time we recorded, Bun recorded.
That's right.
Song.
That's
But
right.
They crew, we our crew. Fast forward, I go to prison. Right?
That's right.
When I come home, him and Bun together. Right? So I'm all for it because before I left, I'm like, this nigga here nice. See what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. Man, all I can tell you is it's amazing when you can meet somebody who can actually bring the best out of you and teach you things. You're going to hear a lot in this documentary about our life. You're going to hear in this interview about our life, you're going to hear good things. You're going to hear some bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Hip-hop is a gift, but hip-hop is a curse.
That's right.
We're going to get back to that. But we end up making a little demo because we knew a guy. Can't leave him out. Mas Cage Bird.
That's right.
Studios. Michael Lock. He was blind. Engineer. Totally blind.
A blind engineer?
Listen,
A blind engineer.
Totally blind. Not lying to you. Move around. Mas come through the door. He let us in.
Know your name, everything.
Know you. You would think he could see you, man. He know, hey, guys.
Know exactly who he talking to, everything.
Is, bro, unwiring stuff, putting it back, moving around, having conversations with us in the midst of it. So,
Totally blind.
Totally blind.
Michael Lock, you could do your research on him, bro. Cage Bird Studios, he was downtown. So at the time, you got to record on reels. Ain't no computer. That don't exist. This is straight reels. You mess up, you start all the way back from the front. Ain't no punching in.
That's right.
We come from that era.
And that's the number one thing I want to tell everybody, bro. Because I got to keep explaining this to my sons over and over. They did not have the internet. Listen, I know that's hard to believe because now the internet is like, popping. They did not have the internet at all.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
Like
Whatsoever.
computers was out of there, bro. Okay?
And if you did have one, they thought you were rich.
That's right.
Rich.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it ain't really had recording software.
That's right.
Stuff like that.
So we were recording off of reels. That's why I had to explain to y'all that me and him was rapping off a Jambox. That taught you, how to actually go straight through. We couldn't mess up at all.
Nope.
If you mess up, ain't no punching in, ain't no going back.
It's a wrap.
That's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these questions and stuff people be asking me, they want to know, well, they say y'all one-hit wonder. You had to drive 50 states. If you wanted to move your single, you had to drive 50 states
Get your single
to get your single out there. So just because y'all hearing just the bunny hop, that's because we ain't drive again and put out another single. That doesn't mean that we didn't have other singles.
We actually recorded a maxi single.
That's right.
Songs. To Michael Locker. It was 3 songs we did. And from my hooking up with an OG nigga that was in the game, shout out Kata.
That's right.
Kata came. My mom was living behind old Picklewick. Simcoe. I think that's Duval. Is that Duval?
Yeah.
Duval you was on. And he came, he told Moss about Red Ball. Told Red Ball about mine. And I'm saying that because I want to tell you how real he is. I'm just getting out of prison. I'm walking down the street with him, Vito. I can't find my vibe. Man, I'm used to getting loaded. We getting in our zones. We writing music. I'm fresh out of prison. I got a parole officer that's coming to the record shop to check on me and make sure, so the vibe is different. He in a zone. Red meters. Red fall in love with him. Red looking at me like, kind of shaky. See? Red ended up hearing the maxi single. We had a song, Plexing. I had a nice verse on Plex. Red said, who's that on Plex? Oh, that's Tag. Okay, nigga. So now he like, all right, yeah, he could do a little something. See what I'm saying? But the initial signing, I want to get this clear. The initial signing, they wanted him.
Yeah,
He didn't push us to the side. He didn't say, look, I'm going to be this. He said, you take me and my group or you take nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I said? This is history in the making. Got another homeboy, but that's his story. Sam Scully was actually supposed to be part of Entourage.
Yeah.
Business.
My little cousin.
Where it didn't transpire. So this is why I'm trying to teach you. Certain people do certain things. Him in the beginning, he showed me who he was because he believed in me. See what I'm saying? When the label didn't, he did. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bunny believed. You know what I'm saying? When the label didn't. So we went there. They had a whole nother crew sign that. IBG, Southern Profile Ltd.
Yeah, we balling. You can look it up.
You can look it up. We balling. They had songs and everything. We was actually passing out flyers to
for them.
This is where we come from. We come from in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but we had been signed to a label, but we didn't let that get to our head. We to a new label. We gonna put in our keep. We gonna show what we work.
And so by this time, this is our second or third label?
It's our second.
It's our second label.
And now
label.
you guys got a little experience, so now y'all know what y'all gonna do.
Well, our first
We
label,
thought we was experienced.
our first label, we couldn't even curse.
Couldn't curse.
We got an album out,
Fantasy.
that we can't even
You go
curse.
look it up. You can find it. It's on the internet.
So we had to find
Outbound
ourselves.
Players' first album with me and him.
Wow.
SVP. You can go find it.
It's no cursing.
No cursing. You ain't gonna find one curse word on it.
That's right.
Was that hard to make during that time?
Man, hella hard. Cause I tell a lot of people, man, we street niggas. So it's like not cursing, that's
because Harambe is the Black Powered label.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? They're in the religion. So we gonna promote y'all, we gonna sign y'all, but at the same time, we can't promote.
So y'all personality really didn't fit with them, basically.
And we made
it.
We made it.
But that just showed y'all how.
If you go listen to that album, you would say, I understand how Alicat and Tomas was able to make Bunny Hop with Bunny B. Because if you go on there, you're gonna hear put your hands up.
Yeah.
We was making club music before we even knew we was making club music. We actually would hear, you gonna find one called Black and White, song called Black and White. If you go listen to the old Cash Money, you gonna feel that same vibe because that's what we was on. We was in that same era. When they was coming up, we was right behind them, watching them. See what I'm saying? So when we got together and did the Max's single, and we got with Red, like you said, we was full of experience. No, we wasn't. Red taught us a lot. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. Even the way I move in life, certain passes I take, not going through certain neighborhoods.
So you guys were coachable.
That's right.
Very much.
Okay.
Very much.
And that was hard to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Easy.
That was hard to do.
You know what I'm saying? Money wise, female wise.
That's right.
Cologne, Tway, you know what I'm saying? He taught us a lot, man. We was straight from the hood. What I thought was cool was my uncles that I seen selling drugs.
Yeah. We come from selling drugs.
Cool. You see what I'm saying? Man, I get with him. Ask me how much you ever made one night, you know, doing your thing in the street. I say $2,000. He bust out laughing. Bust out laughing. What? I did penny pinch, not knowing what you doing. Man, come on, man. Let's show y'all how to come get this. You know? He was our teacher, bro. I'm not going to take nothing from the dude. The dude taught us everything. He was sponges. Not to mention he had some other OGs that he was running with, like the Karas. I tell you that we got respect for that put work in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell niggas how I met Kara, dog. My mama was living off of Louisiana Avenue. Kara is actually, you feel me, was selling big drugs at the time. He used to come knock at my window, and they had a club right across the street called Booty Call, where everybody would go gamble, go do whatever this, that, and where all the hustlers would be. Well, Kara would knock on my window. He would come give me his work until he get back. Okay? Well, he found out I could rap. He brought me to this club one day, and Red was there, and IBG was there. Turn around, they hand me the mic. I must have rapped for like an hour or something like that. The next day, Red shows up to my mama house. Okay? My mama telling me, oh, he just, at the time I was hanging in Cropperville. He's not here or whatever. My mama tell me, you know, some dude, Red came here or whatever, this, that, in a Benz. Say, in a Benz. Say, oh, well, I get with Kara. Kara end up taking me there. Well, it's three of them. It's three in the group, which is the Profound LTD. I get over there, and they want me to rap. They got this dude named Cook over there that's making beats. It wasn't even fat yet. So it's Cook and this dude named Gambino. They making beats over
Shout
there.
out Gambino.
Tat in prison, and Bun is in Azalea Park. Okay, so I go over there with Kara. They tell me, you know, they put on some beats or whatever. We start rapping. I end up out rapping all of them. So what happened is Red end up wanting to sign me, but he didn't. He hadn't seen Tat yet. He hadn't seen Bun, and he hadn't. I was hanging with a whole crew. We was like 16 niggas.
Golly.
Rapping, okay? So I'm telling him, you feel me? Yeah, bro, I signed to you, but you feel me? You got to take my whole crew. He like, man, I can't take all the niggas. You feel me? Or whatever. You feel me? Well, look, take the best four. Man, listen, man, you're going to have to let me hear them. Well, that's what happened.
Okay.
So I end up, you feel me, going with him, this, that. Profound LTD was on their little tour or whatever, this, that. And we end up passing out flyers for them.
Oh.
And then we end up making the actual song, the Bunny Hop, and it outdid their song. So that's how they got lost in the sauce. You feel me? And the Entourage came to the top.
See, it wasn't really like, we wasn't beefing with them on that.
No.
But in this time, you see how all these rappers is, we come from a different era.
Competitive.
Competition, bro.
Competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, we competing amongst each other when we doing these Entourage records. I'm telling listen, I'm trying to get you at my. Tat, I got you, man.
Yeah.
Bunny, you gotta go watch old Bun. You see what I'm saying? We battling because we know the more we test each other, the better this
song gonna come out.
Still not finished. When we go and do these shows, we battling.
That's right.
Shout out Chopper. Chopper did a lot of shows with us. New Orleans niggas did a lot of shows with us. Shout out Chopper, ex-Chopper. Man, we didn't play no games. He would come with his. You know, we all trying to outdo each other. Man, it's competition. We all trying to get the same ear. But back to what he was saying, bro. He put it in the door to where the motion became. But our name was fucked up. We're trying to figure out a name. We in a new spot. Red don't like the name. Okay. I'll come up with something else. You all sit down. And it's him and Bun. Entourage. Bun starts saying, hey, have you heard of them?
And that's actually on the first.
That's how we get Entourage.
Wow.
That's actually the first. That's on the first album.
So you know when you're watching The Temptation, and Barry go to tell, what's your name? The Temptation. Y'all come back and y'all got a better name. And they in the front throwing the football, trying to come up with a name. That shit true. Shit happened to us. You know what I'm saying? We had to come up with a name. The name became history. Now, we got this Lil Maxi single. We got a song called Boppers. We think that's the one. Red can't tell us nothing. Boppers, man. This is it. We going to do shows. We rapping. Boppers. Said, man, y'all go in there and record, man. We recorded one. Might as well make my last power moves. They said, power moves is it, bro. He played us a song from UGK. Stone Cold Junkie. So he played. He said, now what did that do for y'all? I said, it was a nice record. It was hard. He said, but does it move the needle like, he started naming these singles. Does it move the needle like that? I said, oh, don't move like diamonds up against that wood and all. No. That's what power moves is. Don't move the needle. He's teaching us, dog. These artists don't go through that nowadays. They record in their room and they put it out tomorrow. It's not how it goes. Record.
Artist development.
Artist development. He was molding us. This nigga transformed himself. Listen, bro. He be mad at me. Know why? We got a whole show we done came up with. I done add one song in that motherfucker. He even know. Thank you, motherfucker. He got me doing my hood on stage, nigga. Yes, I love this record. But I'm watching us transform. Bunny done, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like Mortimer Jones, dog. He doing shit in the booth that's unpredictable. So I'm going to mine. Goddamn, I gotta turn to a comedian. I am totally lost. I'm fresh out of prison, man. I'm on parole. I'm trying to find me. He in the zone. Bunny's just, he gone. He on an island somewhere. Still trying to find me. See what I'm saying?
That was frustrating, I know.
But the number one thing I always had was performance. So that's what I stuck to. Coming up as a kid, my mom would tell me and my little cousin, little book, go dance. Go dance. See?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the team. That's how we and Ray start drinking the yak. Ray, no, give me the Hennessy. Ted finna lose his mind on stage.
Off that hand?
On that yak.
Ooh.
I got the flu. Accent. I'm throwing up in the yak cup. Put it down, go back up on stage. I'm rapping. Flu. They say Michael Jordan dropped 60 when he had the flu.
God dang, like that.
That's my to tell you. We was on that road, bro. We was on that, hey, bro, that road not no pump, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
nah.
That road will speed up your life. Times 10, bro. You know the stuff we witnessed, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, females that come through and show you this and that just to swap room keys with you. You go do your show, and by the time you make it back home from your show to go do your go lay down in your damn hotel room, everything gone.
Everything gone.
Yeah. So swap room keys with you. Your key don't work no more. She got the key.
Yeah, we went through
bad.
a lot, bro.
She can get you. Don't say she can't. They got a bunch.
Oh.
We done went through a lot. We done went through
Took everything?
Bro, they didn't do it to us, but he could.
Yeah.
OG Red caught it.
Oh.
We done had niggas look set us up to where, man, give us $30,000. Man, we gonna put you in this state right here. Shit, nigga put us in a hotel. Give a nigga $30,000. We don't never see him again.
Never see him again, though.
Straight up.
Bunny called him the man with the funny hat. So Bunny kept saying, the man with the funny hat, Red, don't trust him.
Yeah.
Tell it, bro, we met some characters, bro. Seen some lives on that highway accidents, bro.
Man, we done got into it with rap a lot. We done...
Man, rap a lot told us get down, lay down.
Straight up.
Real nigga shit.
Master P tried to give us $80,000. Like, that's it.
Company.
For the whole company.
Yeah,
he don't want the song. He want the whole company.
Yeah.
For $80,000.
And shout out to him, he a boss.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know certain situations that happen, bro. Like I was telling you earlier, bro, like people really don't understand that you had to drive these 50 states just to put one song out.
You know the people you meet?
Man.
The places you going?
Man, the places.
Man, we rapping on a pool table.
Yeah.
Motherfucker so small.
Yeah.
Like a hut. We rapping on a pool table. Nigga, all the lights go out. Or you just fighting in that bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, we taking like life chances, bro.
So and all of this, bro, y'all have plenty of records, but the Bunny Hop was so impactful that it took you guys all the way around the country.
Let me explain to you how the Bunny Hop came about, bro.
Let me know.
Gambino gave me a CD with 16 beats. You used to have a CD, and they'll give you with the beats on it. Gave me 16 beats. Well, at the time, everybody was going off a little Flip the Freestyle King.
Yes.
Man, I used to freestyle so much. Man, listen, I was wrecking everybody, bro. You feel me? So when you would give me a CD, I would go home, you feel me? And I would make songs off of these beats. Turn around, I come to the studio, Red got this hook, okay? But he got this hook on this beat, you feel me?
First of all, tell him what the hook is mimicking. To shout out to them.
The actual hook, okay? The actual hook, everybody don't know the bunny hop actually come from Curtis Mayfield. That's where it come from. Okay? Red, you feel me, is old school. You feel me? So he remade the beat or whatever it is that, and then we had to be to the studio every day for 6 o'clock. So I get
AM.
six every day. You had to be to the studio.
Man.
Because he knew we were selling drugs and the whole nine, so he didn't want us to get in no trouble. So he made it to where every day we're going to be to the studio for 6 o'clock. Okay? So we actually started doing that. Get over there. Me and Bun get there. And Red is singing this hook. Well, turn around. He like, man, Mas, I want you to get on it. Bun, we gonna figure something out. Well, Bun had this thing all the time where he would only do 4 lines. Okay? So he would rap 4 things and then he would turn around and say, man, that's all I got.
That's it. That's what came out. That's it.
He would always tell us that.
That's one
Yeah.
That's all you got? All right.
He would always tell us that, man, that's all I got, man. So he rapped that little line, you feel me? He had his little 4 lines or whatever. And he said, man, that's it. I mean, what y'all gonna do now? I said, well, look, turn around and just do it again.
Do it again.
Rap that same thing again. That's how the bunny hop, that's how he's singing the same thing.
His verse
back, he's singing the same thing over and over again. Because he couldn't think of nothing else.
What?
Yeah, that's right. So everybody like, oh, that's genius. No, that ain't genius. That's actually exactly what happened.
What happened? Yeah,
okay.
That's what happened.
So after that, I do my little verse or whatever it is that Tat couldn't think of nothing.
Think of nothing on that.
So it was like, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm living actually with my baby mama at the time. My oldest daughter, she was like maybe 5. Okay? And a lot of people don't know this. Mickey Guns is actually the kid that's on the actual Bunny Hop song.
Yeah, Bunny Hop remix, the kid.
I'm the first person to ever rap on a Mickey Guns. He actually say that on your, you feel me, on your interview.
Yeah.
I'm the first person to ever rap on a Mickey Guns beat. Mickey probably was like maybe about 8 or 9, bro. He was playing the keyboard and he actually made his first beat. And I actually took that beat and made a song off it. Red didn't put it out. But that taught him that he could actually make beats.
Another thing. Red had Entourage 1, Bunny Hop was on that.
That's right.
Entourage 2, Bunny Hop was on that because Universal came signed for that. But let me tell you something about something that a lot of people don't know.
Talk to her.
Entourage 3 was the best album we ever recorded.
That's right. Never came out.
Best album.
Never came out. Never dropped.
Listen to me. We had done seen the sights. We had done went all the places and done the shows. Now we sitting down whipping up part 3. Bro, this was something special.
And then y'all got experiences.
That's right.
Inspiration.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now we done been outside of Lafayette.
Yeah.
We done been all these places. We done did all these shows.
I've got solo album just
that's right.
Complete. They never heard.
So where is the record? Where's the album?
That's what happened. That's the whole thing. A lot of people don't know. Everybody keeps saying, "Well, yeah, man, Universal dropped it." It's not what happened, bro. Listen, let me start off like this. Number one, okay, we sold 500,000 independent. That's at $16. See, that's back then when CDs was $16. We sold 500,000 copies.
Easy.
Independent. Okay? We was behind Cash Money. We was behind Lil Flip. Okay?
Rack Shop.
What actually ended up happening is we was all on the same distribution company with the South by Southwest. When it came to us getting our money, Cash Money got paid, Lil Flip got paid. When it came to us getting our money, they filed bankruptcy.
Oh.
So everybody keep asking over and over, all the way down to my kids, they ask all the time, whatever happened to the money? That's what happened to the money. What happened to the money is
I told you it's a gift and it's
that's
a
right. We end up not getting no money.
And they pocket all that.
They pocket that.
They filed bankruptcy.
It's raining in the studio at this
That's
time.
right. And everybody don't know that, man.
Raining in the studio.
That's right.
Back door, when it rained, water coming down that back door.
We rapping in that.
We need the money. And we stars. That's the cold part. That's where the Master P's coming through on the money.
And they know y'all in a bad situation.
That's right.
They're trying to take advantage of it.
So everybody trying to take advantage of us.
Universal was the best offer, 1.5 million.
When Universal came, another thing is everybody keeps saying, well, yeah, they fell off. No, that's not what happened. The song had been out 2 years. 2 years. So it lost its momentum by 2 years. The song had been out for 2 years. So by the time we got signed to Universal, they picking up a song that's 2 years old. Okay? So, of course, when they get it, you feel me, it's not the same push as when it first started. So everybody keeps saying, well, yeah, man, that's why one hit, I won this, that. No.
But y'all already had put the groundwork in.
That's right.
See, we didn't care about shout out to Universal. We made history with signing. Cool. But still, after the Universal deal, we still got selecto hits out of Memphis that want to do business with us. We still had other labels want to do business with us. You see what I'm saying? It's just, first of all, I can say this. We took that deal because, like Boss said, we'd have stayed independent. We'd have never took that deal. We get the money from Selecto hit. From Southwest. You know what I'm saying? They cashed the check. We don't need to sign with nobody.
Yeah, y'all had enough what y'all need.
We already.
Yeah, we're millionaires already.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if y'all selling 500,000 copies at $16.
$16. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Times is totally different. But in the midst of the Universal shit, it's complex with them because we going to different branches. Like, shout out to that branch that was in Dallas, the Universal branch. We went over there. You remember that woman? She's like, I love your album. I don't understand why they're not promoting it, why they're not. But at the time, and I not hating, David Banner got all the girls get down.
Yeah, Like a Pimp was big.
So Like a Pimp is gaining
a lot of traction back then.
See what I'm saying? Bunny Hop had been out. See? So we had loaded up. If you go check research, that's how you see to put your hood on the map. That was our answer to everything. We had another song for it. It's just they didn't see us in that light. They told us they loved the video but hate the song. It's Universal. They love the video but hate the song.
But culturally, they didn't understand it.
They didn't know. You see, they looked at it as far as we was getting away from dance music when we wouldn't. Because we had already was on when they was hearing, we already had something else cooked up. See what I'm saying? Entourage 3 was already cooked up. So they didn't even get to get their hands on it because they starting to act funny. We go to we in Florida when Cash Money, when Baby pull an old ball from mixing the Bunny Hop. Like we going to work with this guy and we working with him, then all of a sudden he can't work with us.
What?
Say why you can't work with us?
Yeah, he mixing and mastering our stuff, and he mixing and mastering Cash Money stuff.
But
So
at the time, they
Cash
going through
Money
the breakup.
Cash Money is the biggest on the label.
Yes.
So you got to think they just signed a $30 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's either you can mix our stuff. Yeah, they sold 500,000, but we just gave them $30 million.
Yeah, and they got to make that back. Time.
So
But you see, he got a new. Because I'm calling him out. I ain't playing no game. He got a new interview where they talking to him, and he said Master P told Priority, if you work with with Baby,
don't sign.
Don't sign. Okay, he did it to us. I ain't complaining about Pete.
Same
He did the
exact
same thing to us. What's the difference? See, that's what I don't respect. You know what I'm saying?
And then, but he did say that on Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
An interview. But Birdman them was already popping. I mean, even though they were getting another deal.
They had a break right now.
Yeah.
Juvie gone. My favorite, Doogie gone.
Mm-hmm.
You feel right at that time, Wayne dropping 500 degrees. That ain't it. That's 600 degrees. My bad. He dropping 600 degrees. That wasn't it. I'm not talking about the Young Money movement. That all come later. I'm talking about at this time right here, Cash Money did this. Master P label is doing this. So we had upcoming group that's coming from Louisiana that's charting. See what I'm saying? So a lot of things is being pushed in our, you know what I'm saying, our era, just like when we go to Texas and they booking us for shows. And one of my favorite groups of all time, Ghetto Boys, and one of my favorite members at the time, Willie D, gonna say, yeah, but my daughter like that song, but I don't feel men body's supposed to work like that.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. Listen, I'm saying this because I admired these dudes coming up. Listen, they was like gods to me. All of them, from the Cash Money to No Limit to Rap a Lot. We have CDs of all their music. And then you get on the same platform with the people that you look up to, and for them to treat you that way.
Ours become rivals, huh?
Yeah.
Become rivals.
Yeah. Now we competition. It's totally different now.
You're not a fan no more. You're not a fan no more. We head-to-head competition. When literally, I'm literally a fan. I don't give a fuck what you say because I love the Ghetto Boys. Still to this day, I'm jamming Ghetto Boys. I'm jamming Cash Money. I'm jamming No Limit because that's what I came up on. You see what I'm saying?
But we fighting all for that same dollar.
Fighting for the same dollar, so the same person you listen to, and that you gonna be. I tell these new young artists that we got right now.
That keep it G. They just held their nuts on y'all, basically.
Basically,
real nigga shit.
That's just what it was. Dang.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't sit back and be like, okay, what happened to the Entourage? You gotta know the story. You gotta know everything that took place. You gotta know what we was fighting for. It was people out there, they knew about Simcoe Strip, but they ain't know Lafayette. They kept saying we was from New Orleans.
That's right. They still say that till today. And what Lafayette don't know is we did this for Lafayette.
And everybody got to come through Lafayette, bro.
So it's so many niggas come through Lafayette and blow up, dog.
I told you about superior minds for a reason. When me and this dude got together, we didn't say we was going to become $100 million strong. We didn't think that far. When we got together, we seen a group that was in the front of us called Deep South Syndicate. Okay? They was making noise around the city. We said we wanted to become legends from our city. And ain't we? Well, I'm sitting on this sofa.
Real talk.
So yeah, we don't have the money because of certain things that got blackballed and happened along the way. But you can't dare ever say we didn't create a legacy that's going to be here after we gone.
Mm-hmm.
Did it, man. They beat you up, try and do it again. I got that 1 to your 50 that don't matter.
That's right.
Because it may be hot for 5 years. Mine's been hot 22.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
22 years the Bunny Hop been playing.
And it's still playing.
It's not going to ever stop.
Yeah.
So which one you want? I'd rather go with Darwin. I like Power, the movie Power. I'm Ghost, cuz. You don't see Entourage because we ghosts. We keep the myth. We keep the suspense. They don't keep no suspense no more, man. They selling records off of who they could go kill. They ain't coming from straight from the wrist. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. I seen a lot that was said on Instagram. I'm watching it, and they don't even know I'm watching it because I'm ghost. I'm reading it. They don't even know I'm reading it. Man, they don't know the story, man. We had to put our blood, sweat, and tears, our life on the line, dog. You heard me? We to a place when we turn off the fucking road and coming back to a whole United States considered. Nigga, we get pulled over and we got the whole version wrap on an x-ray.
That's right.
Dogs, look. Them ball about to listen. Anything we find in there, y'all going to these mud penitentiaries that's on side the road. Man.
Yeah, well, you taking chances. I want to say this too, bro. I tell my sons this all the time. I respect Tat, I respect Bun, and I respect Red. The reason why I respect them like that, dog, I was on the road with them. Man, I watch niggas drive when they was sick. I watch, you feel me, Bun at one time, you feel me, we doing 3 shows in one day, okay? It was his turn to drive. I wake up, he got his face outside the window, and it's raining.
Trying to stay up, bro.
Trying to stay up driving us, bro.
Golly.
Yeah, bro.
So niggas really don't understand, like, if you gonna hit that road, like, it's dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? You going to these different clubs. We going to hoods, bro. You feel me? We only 4 niggas, dog. Okay?
Sometimes we a couple.
Man, we going to hoods, bro. I'm talking about when they say hole in the wall, we at hole in the walls, bro.
Strip club.
You feel me?
We in the hood. We
to pick up $15,000-$20,000. Okay? So I understand a lot of times I be watching, you feel me, the net, Boosie be saying, man, I went here, this, that, man, the back end. Bro, you know how many times we missed out on the back end? Niggas would get us for shows. You feel me? It'd be packed. We don't even see the man at the end of the night.
He ran off on him.
The man that ran off with $10,000-$15,000,
I want to
bro.
make sure we get clear in this
Like,
too. Rest in peace to Josephine Johnny.
Yeah.
Now this coming out of Alley my
Tomas
feel the same way. Bunny felt the same way. Food Bag. Bro, let's stop with the rumors that Entourage dissed Josephine Johnny.
That ain't never happened.
I was never no diss record to that man. If anything, we salute that man. Okay? We had a chance to meet that man. He said his piece, we said ours. And we told him what exactly what we telling the world right now. This was not a diss. Bro, we've been rapping a long time. We know how to diss people, bro. You feel me? If we was going at diss, you'd have knew we was talking about this dude. If you check any research of Entourage saying stuff, we put a name on it.
That's right.
We ain't gonna talk around it because this shit actually happened. You see what I'm saying? So we just getting that clear. Entourage don't have no beef for Josephine Johnny. We got love for Josephine Johnny. Rest in peace to Josephine Johnny. He a legend just like our homeboy Bunny Bees, who's in heaven, a legend. We just wanted to get that cleared up. So,
straight up, man.
Yeah,
straight up. Because Josephine Johnny and, you know, Bunny Hop was in the club, tearing the club down.
We was come around the same
era.
What they do, they pit people against each other. Oh, they said Josephine. No, bro, what else we was going to say? A fee? It's like, what else can we say right there? It fitted right there. But we wasn't thinking in the midst of it that we going to end up being dissing Josephine. What? No, dog, we don't rock like that. Like, if we got something and we feeling some type of way, my nigga, we going to say it. You feel me? So, just want to get that cleared up, my nigga. That way, you all us know what's up. And the whole Lafayette knows something. It was never no competition. There was never no diss record, my nigga. His song, Josephine Johnny record, lives on the same way Bunny Hop lives on.
And everybody keeps saying, I done met people and they always tell me the same thing. No, you ain't make the bunny hop. Bunny made the bunny hop. Listen, how it's gonna sound if Alley Cat hop, Tomas hop,
That's gonna work.
Red Boy hop.
That's the only
It just so happened we had a person in our group named Bunny.
Bunny hop makes more sense.
It's common sense.
We didn't care about. It's just like me. I wasn't on the record. I showed everybody how to do the bunny hop. I performed that song as many times as he performed it.
That's right.
It's all about being a team, man.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Now what I'm spitting don't fit that. I gotta learn to do that yet. I'm straight, man. I'm hood.
Tell me this though. Who came up with the dance though?
This is what I was talking about with my daughter. Red actually came up with the actual hook. Okay, we recorded the song that day. I took the song home, and I was playing around with my little daughter. Shout out to Jaleesh.
Side note.
Shout to DJ Chill.
Yeah,
He like, bro, I was there when they made it.
look. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about Chill in a minute. Hold on. So I took the song home, that, and started practicing on a little dance with my daughter. Come back the next day, showed my niggas. Now you gotta think, we street niggas, we all come from jail. So niggas start laughing, niggas start telling me, oh no, man. That's gonna listen, they gonna think we funny, this, that, all kind of shit. You feel me? Next thing I know, you feel me? We had some girls come up in the studio. Red tell me to teach them. I teach them the little dance. From there, the shit just started taking off. Every time we'd have somebody come in the studio, he wanted us to teach somebody with dance.
Strip club.
Yeah, wherever we at, we teaching people to dance.
Drop of a dime, we teaching them.
We teaching people to dance, and that's actually how the dance come up.
So when they say, well, okay, you need two. All right, y'all got one. No, we don't. We got a song that's legacy and a dance.
That's right.
That's legacy.
And just think about all the dances now that's out right now.
Everything that's working right now. Shout out to Boots on the Ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dance records, bro. They hit like no other.
Cupid.
Cupid tell you all the time.
Tell you.
He was following us.
Listen, man. I say this all the time. Electric Slide. What's the other one?
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. That's father, mother. They gave birth to the bunny hop. The bunny hop son is Cupid Shuffle.
That's right.
You heard what I just said? That's the same bloodline.
Real talk.
That's right.
We all see the same vision.
Cupid tell you that all the time.
And Harlem Shuffle had. You heard it?
And you got to think, the person who made the Cupid Shuffle was on tour with us, which is Fat.
The one I told you we met way back.
Actually dropped the Cupid Shuffle, but he was on tour with the Bunny Hop.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I always shout out Cupid because Cupid always say the real thing. Okay? If you go to any Cupid old songs, he was doing West Bank Lincoln and all this other stuff, you feel me? And that wasn't really moving fun. But when he dropped the Cupid Shuffle,
changed his life.
Changed his whole life.
He understood what we understood.
That's right.
Let me ask you something. Who else since Cupid has done it from the city? You know why? They never tapped in.
That's right.
See, as long as you don't tap in and you don't come see Entourage and tap in, meaning go and see Cha-Cha, meaning go and see Harlem Shuffle, all that, my nigga, that's a whole nother. Listen, bro, you can rap about gonna kill 50 people, bro. Cool, you can rap about being a pimp, you can rap about all that you want. Dance music
lasts forever. Forever.
He talking about, I'm on the, man, you go listen to Entourage one, you're going to hear Macomb, you're going to hear Vise, you're going to hear Full Time. He stopped me from rapping like that. Hey, you got to go abroad. You got to go further. This ain't around where we were. It's a bigger scale. He helped form it. That's why I always give him his credit. Okay. So when you get to Entourage 3, if y'all would've, I heard 10 on these bunny houses.
So do Universal have this in a vault somewhere?
Red can't put it out because of money situations with us. We gonna get to that part, but
Dang.
you know, it's complicated. Not just that, he got an album with just me and Moss called From the Block.
But even though it hasn't seen the light of day, can y'all still have access to listen to it?
He got it completely. Bro, listen, one thing about us. Them 13 mixtapes he was telling you about.
Yeah.
We left from the deal, me and him, we went for wartime. It was our own little record company. And they ain't hear it like Entourage, because Entourage had $250,000 back in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We come back in the hood and we mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. The streets know. Our city, they know. Mixtape. World just didn't get to hear.
The world didn't get to hear, yeah.
So they just thought we disappeared. We didn't.
Man.
We still was eating.
But that's where the internet would have came in.
That's right.
But you gotta understand, it's kind of like Man and Fresh 2 with the Hot Boys. That's not our fans.
That's right.
We was built before that.
That's right.
See? That's where you go wrong at. I was telling you about that mystique.
Yeah.
We can jump on the internet and make a little money, but it might hurt our mystique.
But at this
Got 20 bands, 40 bands, 50 bands. When you compare it in the eyes of the average person that hear Bunny Hop and they think about it, there's no money can buy that thought.
No, that's not. But I'm just thinking about this though.
For the new era.
Yeah, the money that y'all possibly leaving on the table, because now with the streaming and merchandise and if you were to decide to come up with something.
Shout out Mr. Dino the lawyer.
Yeah, y'all can make
he the lawyer for Cupid. Just actually got Cupid. Did business with Cupid to do his new deal.
Yeah.
He actually working on some things for us.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like the money financial situation. But it's like this, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just speaking for me. When hip hop was always like a female to me. I grew up with her. I watch her from her baby birth. I watch her go from crawling to breakdancing to all these KRS-Ones and starting to have lyrics. I watched the birth of it all, dog. We gave it away.
Y'all gave it away.
No, hip hop they gave away hip hop, not us. Streaming shit, pennies on a dollar.
Pennies on pennies, really. You getting point 0.09 to stream.
Even if you go, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think we leaving interview money on them.
Oh, most definitely.
Leaving that on the table. You can't tell me I'm leaving record sales and me and him was getting $16 a fucking album. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? You did $10 million, what was this on your $5,000?
That's
serious?
That's crazy.
They'd have owed me $10 million. See? So it's like, we gave it away, bro.
David Banner just spoke about that, yeah.
It's out of our hands. There's nothing you can do about it. My son could record a song tonight, upload it to DistroKid, and it's released tomorrow. Gave it away. We used to have to work on an album, bro, a year. We recording that whole year. That fourth quarter come, now we releasing it. Bro, they recorded it, then they put it out. They recorded it, then they putting it out. They recorded it, then they putting it out. So, let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
If you like that same artist that's putting out his music every day, and he comes from our neighborhood and he's just trying to make it, instead of letting him release all these songs, what if you made him work on one album for a whole year? He can't come out that house. What do you think you're gonna have when he finish that album? Masterpiece.
That's that Rich Homie
Took
Quan.
a year, my nigga.
Especially if he passionate about what he do.
That's what I'm showing you.
Yeah.
You get better off of repetition. Anything you do, the most rep. If you're a football player, the most reps you get, the better you get. If you shooting the basketball, the more jump shots you take, the better shoot you get. So the more songs you record,
Yeah, it's just the time. And not granted, if you're working on music like that, the quality and the substance will be way better. But due to the internet and they flooding it with so much
Because
trash.
look what they did. This was their game.
Yeah.
You'll never have no other babies. Never have a open that door. Try that.
Yeah, that must be. It had calmed down for a little bit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have the Damon Dashes.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have the Puff Daddies. You're not gonna have the Suge Knights. You're not gonna have the J Princes. That ain't gonna exist no more. They took the label completely out of the equation. Pay attention to what they did.
Structure, really.
Yeah.
The structure is gone. So hip hop is in a frenzy. So I tell my sons this all the time. You could be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But where's the money into it?
That's right.
Yeah. Unless you get a high record, do some shows, sell some merchandise.
Man.
It's really shows and merchandise.
Man,
really.
I always tell new artists is this. This is the number one thing I can explain to you, bro. If you're a new artist, work a song for a year.
Work it.
One song. Don't worry about nothing else. Work one song for a year. Because the world is so big that it's going to take so long for it to catch on, dog.
Well,
some of these songs that y'all hearing right now, that's out on the radio right now,
They've been out.
They 3-4 years old, bro.
Some songs take longer than others. Once it took 53 years.
Yeah.
And it took a while. But see, the thing is with the internet and the TikTok, it's a difference when, a song or hit and it go fast and it is gone, opposed to a long-lasting record that'll stand the test of time.
It's called fad songs.
Yeah.
See, this trend. Either you're going to roll with the trend or you're going to set the trend.
That's right.
I'd rather be in front of the trend.
Yeah.
Than to roll with the trend, because when that trend go, I go too.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You don't want that. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself that, man, like with me, I kinda ask myself and be like, man, what if the internet existed when we did our thing, right? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
If you sold 500,
did our thing.
If you sold 500,000 copies,
$200 million nigga.
Yeah.
Easy with our eyes closed.
And that's $16. Right now, you got to think everything is 98 cents, stuff like that. Right. We talking about when it was $16.
And you ain't talking about like a deluxe.
A
deluxe probably would have went for 20 something.
Albums completely.
That's right.
Yeah, it did.
Look, I watched the interview the other day. I was telling my son this. Nelly was saying this. Nelly said he go to clubs, right? And y'all probably seen this. He said he go to clubs. DJs give him his props, okay? He throw his hands up and get him a drink, and he sit down. He said when he sit down, everything be popping. He say, and then, the DJ have this wild anthem about just throwing, you feel me, a Nelly song in there. It's getting hot in here. He say he go tell him, you feel me, man, turn that off. Because that's not my era. Okay? Which is, you feel me? When I thought about it, is a smart thing. Because what he's saying is, I already made my money. Okay? So he telling you, I done sold sweatsuit. It went diamond. Okay? You'll never be able to bring that back.
Nope.
It's just like the bunny hop. Everybody keeps saying, well, yeah, there's that. You'll never be able to bring that back. They took that era, they took that money. Okay? So it's like me and Tat saying right now, everybody like, well, yeah, man, this, that. It's not that we don't do music no more. Love music. You feel me? Do music for the rest of my life, man. Till I die. Okay?
Bun died.
Yeah.
Bun last request to us was, let's go do a show. I'm going to die on stage and we're going to go viral.
That's right.
I told Bun, nah.
He wanted to, I'm glad Tat just brought that up.
Frame this dude had, though.
That's right.
It was serious.
He was serious.
In his hospital bed telling us that. Get me out of here. Let's go on stage. I know I'm finna pass away. I'm gonna pass away on stage, and y'all gonna go viral, niggas. I said, Bunny, I'd rather not go viral.
That's right.
Man, R.I.P. Big Pokey. It happened to
That's
him.
right. It happened to him right after. Right after Bun died, that happened.
I ain't sacrificing my.
Yeah, it happened around that same time.
Yeah, right after Bun died, that happened.
I ain't sacrificing.
That's right.
We was in hospitals with him, chilling.
That's right.
Good days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah,
man.
Because it did hit the news.
Shout out to who went see him. And I'm gonna say this because a lot of people ask why we never posted it. I like to post my nigga when he was at his best.
That's right.
Not posting him when he had his weakest. That's just me. That's how I'm built. Whoever else do it, cool. That's on y'all. But I know from the Entourage point of view, we seen Bunny one way, and that's the way we kept it. I want my niggas to do the same for me.
Man, look, Tat don't even know this, bro. Me, Red, and Bun on the road. Tat went home because he had to take care of his little boy. Okay? I'm in the room with Bun. Bun tell me he got kidney problems. I'm like, okay. He like, man, the people told me I'm gonna have to get on dialysis. I said, well, Bun, you ain't gonna be able to do no shows on dialysis because you gotta do that like 3 times a week. That same night, Red had his own room downstairs. Bun was playing his music. We had separate beds. I wake up in the middle of the night. It's about 3, 4 in the morning. I go to him, Bun, wake up. He not responding. Bun, wake up. He's still not responding. I end up calling Red. Red end up coming upstairs. Red and his boxers come upstairs to meet us. Man, me and Red got to throw water on Bun's face to try to wake him up, dog. You feel me? He was like out of it, dog. Red decided that day we was going to turn around and go back home. Turn around, we went back home. Okay? A lot of people don't know this. Man, Bun would have died on the road, bro. You feel me?
So
that's how much he had love.
It go back to, I want to say this on this platform because it's a huge platform.
Appreciate it, bro.
I want Lafayette people to hear this and hear it good. Artists. Don't get so lost to the music till you forget to raise your kids.
That's right.
Right? In the midst of doing everything I did, I was able to get full custody of my son right there. He was 5 years old when I got him. He's 16 right now. Okay? 11 years I've been rolling with him. All right? Love music. Fell in love with him. But I don't love him more than I love my son. See, we can't get that twisted. I'm sitting over here telling you guys I got a 26-year-old that has a 5-year-old. I mean, I got a granddaughter. Right? I got a 6-year-old daughter myself. So I'm not going to get caught up chasing something to please a fan when I'm supposed to be a hero to the ones who love me the most.
That's right.
Okay? So I'm going to mess with music. Yeah, sometimes it aggravates me and Moss when we hear, well, why they not doing it? We men. We was raised right. Our parents taught us, okay, y'all had your turn. It's their turn. Don't get so lost on the road where you forget to come raise something you created. That goes for you Lafayette artists that was in our era that's still today trying to make it. Bruh, you're losing out on your children, raising your children. You're losing out on raising your grandchildren. For what? To just be known as a rapper? I'd rather be known as a father, cuz. It's a difference. See what I'm saying? My son can respect me. You know why? He don't know his dad as Alley. He know me as Travis Zeno. Period. My 26-year-old know me as Alley. because he was born in that era. He came after that era. My daughter's 6. She don't know him as that. She know him as Travis. You know. See? So that's what you gotta ask yourself when it comes to my nigga, my legacy, his legacy, Bunny's legacy is in stone. It's written.
Oh yeah.
What I'm chasing? Some money? Is that money more important than when my son needs some true advice? Because he's in high school and one false move.
It's over.
I always look and to elaborate on that, dog. I always tell my kids the same thing, dog. To my kids, I'm Superman.
Fucking right.
Okay. Without that, dog, you have nothing. Okay. That your fan base, that's cool. Okay. Man, my daughter go to school. Listen, she finna graduate Monday. And she going to Grambling. Man, listen. Every school she done went to, she in the band. They play the bunny hop. Okay? That's there for life, dog. Okay? But as me being her father, that's a totally different thing. That means everything in the world to me. Everybody always asks me, and my son here right now, he asks me all the time. That's why I'm doing this interview I just told you. You feel me? He asks me all the time, man, Daddy, y'all leaving money on the table. And I always tell him the same thing. Man, Tat doing something different, man. You feel me? Mine's doing something different. Okay?
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, dog. It's like we could go back to it, you know. We don't mind doing a few shows or whatever this, that, and the whole nine.
We go do it.
You know?
But you're gonna pay some money to get me off this.
That's right.
Yet. Cause I'm raising my kids. And me and I gotta feed them. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't play no games when it comes to that because of this era, bro. We losing them faster. We losing them younger. So we gotta be there as fathers, dog. Don't come tell me you trying. My nigga, I'm 45. You probably, this man, some of these rappers older than me. And I'm seeing you on YouTube. I'm seeing you on this, you on that, you on that. And I'm like, damn, bro, you've been doing it since 95, 96. If you ain't made it yet, what the fuck is that telling you, dog? So you gonna sacrifice every goddamn generation. You're on the 3rd generation that you're sacrificing right now as you speak. Come on, man. Never, dog. It's not what life is about. Stop chasing the money, my nigga. Like I said, me and him had a goal when we was young to set out and plan and do, and we did it. We did it. When they mention Lafayette, you gotta mention us. Period. Whether you like it or you don't. So what I have to prove? That I'm the best rapper? That I can make the most money? No, I have something to prove to my sons. I got a little girl that I finally have that's 6 years old. I never raised a girl before. Totally awkward for me. Oh, all I ever had was boys. So you think I'm trying to leave my girl and my boys to go out here and do what? Start beefing with the local rapper. He want to spin the block. I want to spin the block. Now I pass that same gene on to my sons, and they start doing the same thing. See, the cycle keeps repeating. No, man, I raise men, not spinners. It's different. If anything, they shooting a basketball. They ain't shooting no gun. That's my responsibility as a father. Why did I bring them here? If I'm so worried about me, I'm 45 years old, still worrying about me. And I did everything I want to do, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Come on, bro. You sooner or later, you have to give yourself to your kids, man. You can't, that's why these kids is doing this type of stuff that they're doing. And that's why hip-hop look the way hip-hop look. Me and him wasn't doing that for record sales. We wouldn't spin in the bin and go and slide on somebody. We slid on somebody. You gonna slide into something you ain't gonna want to come back from.
Yeah. Then get on the internet and say it.
That's right.
Get on the internet and say you did it. That's crazy.
To them that way.
Yeah.
There's no OGs that came and said, "Here, man, you see where you're going? It's 2 places."
Damn near every rapper right now is either in jail, bro, or they in. You feel me? Or they dead, bro. And it's like, it's sad to say,
Successful
like right now, you feel me? If somebody say, well, damn, go back to rapping. It's like, nah, bro. Like,
to beef with.
You see what's going on, bro?
That's what they doing. So how good is your craft really is? See, that's why I question. I don't put their names out, but I question big artists that's streaming like crazy. Everybody falling in love with. Well, hold up. If I check his single itself and look at his single for what it is and take any part that he got going on in the streets out of the equation and just look at the single for what it is and say, if you'd have just put that record out without this extra stuff glued to it, what it done? A lot of these rappers wouldn't be as big, huh? Yeah, because your name is known for going to shoot at 8 people. That's what actually is carrying the record. The gossip. It ain't the craft.
And the label go push it.
Yes.
They go use because they gotta make their money. So they
they putting insurance on you.
Yeah. Oh, they not gonna sign you. They're not gonna sign you out life insurance policy. Hell no.
The game is totally different, and then they be like, I tell my son in a plexing. I hate to tell you, man, that's drug money.
Oh, most definitely.
Flexing is drug money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he done scammed somebody.
I gotta teach you.
Yeah.
It don't add up.
You know, it
The shit don't add up. You tell me, young boy, yeah, you got that 100. Yeah, it add up. It add up. I see the power brokers. I see the deals. It add up. Some of these little boys, man, what deals you heard about? Flashing money, they did it. Brother, it's the drugs.
ain't worked nowhere. Ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
They got a little popular song, they put it out, they got a little traction, and they rolling with that.
Yeah.
But dog, you're sacrificing yourself. You got to understand this is a sacrifice. You gotta know.
So tell me this, bro. We done sit down, we done talk about all this stuff, man. Like, and I know the love for the music is what keep you going in a sense too. Of course, you have your family. But do you think we're ever gonna get another Entourage record? Or you think we just gonna leave it in the wind?
This is what I tell you. We have Entourage music.
Yes.
Probably not the Red Boy Entourage, but Wartown, me and him, we got verses galore.
Yeah.
That was never the issue. The issue was always getting the right situation, the right people we can trust, and let's do business. But if you come in with some stupid ass business, which we've been a part of before, we cool. We'll sit at home. We eating. We ain't bothering nobody. You feel me? You still gonna go to that local wedding, and before you know it, or your whole family gonna be on that motherfucking dance floor doing the hop. See? So it still won't matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we love it. We got the new generation.
That's right.
Our boys. That's carrying on. That's spitters. That's what they come from. That's what they know. You see what I'm saying? We trying to give them the new generation. Hey, we set in stone, man. What more you want us to prove? It's like, damn, bro, you gonna keep making Mayweather come out of the tower? Like, leave him retired. You know what I'm saying? Now you come for a little exhibition, some bag every now and then. That's like me and them. We come for a bag. Yeah, y'all gonna get that. But other than that, my nigga, we still gotta come on and we still gotta be leaders. We leaders to our family.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of us young black men stopped doing, bro. We fell in love with the fancy shit. We fell in love with the glitz and the glamour. When really we not even knowing, man, inside our household, our children that's around us, that's my nigga, that's priceless. Look what the Dirk situation, what he going through right now, bro. You don't think that dude would give away all his money to come home and be freaked by his family?
He tried already.
Hey,
boy, try to give him houses, all that.
Man, they take whatever you want.
Passport, house.
Let me get back to the price.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they taking music. Look, music artists down.
What's going on with the internet and the artists and everybody getting taken down? It's crazy.
All these artists getting taken down. I just watched yesterday, man. They indicted Smokey Robinson. I was telling my son yesterday, Boosie went to court Monday. They indicted him again.
Yeah.
Like, it don't never stop, bro. Like, if these people see you getting money, man, they coming. And they don't give a damn how much money you got.
Bro, it was different. Back in the day, you got the 20 bands. I didn't know you got the 20 bands. I didn't know you got the 20 bands. You got the 20 bands from the show. That's cash hand to hand. It's different now, bro.
Yeah, like back then, they wouldn't go,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Different, though. Now it's paper. It's paper on that shit.
And they want to see where it came from and all that. So
times is different. You know what I'm saying? I want to clarify something.
Let's talk about it.
Bunny Hop, man. People like to ask what happened with the deal with Universal. First of all, Miles told Red Bar, we got paperwork showing what video they want to do for Bunny Hop. Okay? Red want to shoot his own Bunny Hop video. Miles tell Red, we had just got the money. We good. Keep your money in your pocket. I'll never forget the word. Okay? Now this video that they want to shoot, the research is for Malibu's Most Wanted movie soundtrack. Okay? They want to take the hop and put it on the soundtrack. As a group, we put it on the soundtrack. As a label, they're like, no. That's the first straw with Universal. Okay? Miles said, don't shoot the Bunny Hop video. Let's shoot this Bunny Hop video that they gave us. We end up shooting Red's version of the Bunny Hop video, and Universal hated it. It's facts.
That's the video that y'all all see now.
So when I say it trend, like everything just spiraled after that because you had problems with the group after this, okay? Which I don't like to talk about that history. My homeboy, they didn't go. None of that shit matter. You feel me? The thing about it is, yeah, the deal didn't go through, but we still had other offers. The group broke up. Me and Ma stayed together. That's how you get the From the Block to the Club album that Red also has. It's just me and Miles. Bunny had his own album called Paul Brown, 31, 33, 11. Feel me? So, history-wise, me and Miles came, we'll never forget it, we in Dallas. We riding with Red. We started Wartime. We letting these DJs hear our little artists. We have a conversation with Red, and we ask for stakes inside the company. Red turned us down. So then we realized, well, okay, we're gonna give stakes in the company. You really ain't gonna embrace what we doing over here. It's Wartime. We gonna go do our own thing. That's how Wartime gets started. That's how we go back, come back. We start from scratch. Get new equipment, everything. Mas actually sells his bike to Vito. Vito puts up the money, gives it to Mas. Mas buy the equipment. That's how we start Wartime Records. So a lot of people thought, well, Bunny Hop didn't disappear. Another thing, let's clear up. If you want to call us a one-hit wonder, cool. Just make sure who that person is that's calling me that. Because if you ain't got no song and you calling me that, then I'm going to say I'd rather be a one-hit wonder than a no-hit wonder. Now you do the math on that. If I go in a place and I turn on a song, they going to come jam with me. You go in a place and you turn on a song and they stare at you. Who this dude is?
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah.
So we gotta watch how we speak that. See what I'm saying? Nah, some people, my nigga, takes better routes and better angles. I'm glad we didn't go how far people wanted us to go. You know why? Hip-hop turning into something totally different. Who's to say they trying to spin the block and kill my nigga or kill me? Who's to say? We ain't fearing nobody. So as soon as you have said something, we was answering. Life on the line, whatever it is, it is. So for me, I had to step back. It's your turn. Lead my sons. But when I lead my sons, I tell them, my nephews, my little cousin, y'all do your thing. But hey, man, you ain't getting caught up in that extra shit.
And look,
go to the extent to make sure you don't get caught up in this extra shit.
And look, with Tat saying that, bro, We got some fire shit. We got some youngsters that's popping. You feel me? Like I said, man, it just take a little money. You know, I always tell from my little cousins on down, it take a little money, dog. You know, everybody want to say this and want to say that, bro. It take a little money, dog. You feel me? If you go to any one of these big artists and you go see what they paying for singles, they letting you know, dog. You feel me? They paying $250,000. They paying $500,000. You feel me? One song.
Not just blowing up like
Yeah,
put some artists blow up.
yeah. Everybody thinking, man, yeah, you know, one hit wonders. Nah, man, it take money. It take money, and like I said, it was just at the time, bro. Red just had the bread. You feel me? So we came along at a good time. He had the bread and he pushed it. You know what I'm saying? As far as new artists, like I said, man, I tell my little cousins, you feel me?
Matter of fact,
My sons, everything. Dog.
Y'all come.
Push.
We're gonna let y'all meet the new generation. We'll get in there.
Bet.
We'll get in there.
Let's talk about it. Say, what's up, man? What's up? What's up?
Good,
What's up?
man.
What y'all got going on?
Shit, I go by the name of MGB Papa.
Yeah.
I'm working on a project right now called It's Up to Me.
Yeah, I've been working on a lot of stuff. I've been going by pieces of when I be rapping. I cut it short, just trying to get some new stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple more. They couldn't make it. My son TJ and
Teasy. I got a younger son named Teasy. He putting out stuff. J Rock Ugly Ass putting his stuff out. He got some shit, you feel me, coming. You know. Y'all give him a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all gave us a chance, you feel me? Give him a chance. You feel me? I mean, start looking at new artists and start supporting your local artists.
what's your Instagram tag?
MGB Papa.
Mine's
Instagram
100 GP.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you feel me? Start giving them a chance, dog. And I want to say one thing to all these producers, bro. Lafayette producers.
Your boy Earl.
Lafayette producers. You feel me? We having a big problem, dog. Because y'all putting out all these beats, but y'all giving them everywhere else. Y'all not giving it to Lafayette artists, dog. Man, and people come to Lafayette to blow up. Y'all not understanding that, bro. You feel me? So when you giving all the heat to everybody else everywhere, you feel me? Then the Lafayette artists, they don't have no music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done got with a few producers or whatever that just to grab some beats. Man, it's gonna take you 2-3 months just to grab some beats. You feel me? It might be like 3-4 producers out here, man. But it's gonna take you damn near 3 months to grab some beats. So how long you think it take to put out an album?
Listen, man. If you came from Lafayette, some type of way, shape, or form, we ran across you.
That's right.
We influenced you. All we asking back is to give that same chance you gave to us to the younger generation.
Love and support, man.
That's all we asking, man. We gotta support our own. We asking why this is not happening and why that is not happening.
Hey, big shots right now. I want to say that in front of everybody. Big shots to Wu Chi.
Oh yeah.
Wu Chi just dropped. If you ain't got that Wu Chi album, go get that Chi.
Yeah.
She jamming.
Yeah.
That's how
she jamming, bro. Mr. Fat.
Go Big Sam, you know DJ Big Sam?
Go.
Read about him.
Okay, Sam, man, listen.
Big shots out.
First mixtape, Big Sam was on it.
That's right.
I told Big Sam, he got a voice. You think I could do that? He did a commercial for me. Literally in the studio.
I said I was going to talk about DJ Chill.
Yes.
Chill.
Yeah.
We went and get Chill all the way from Baton Rouge. A lot of people don't know that. Chill was living with us. Okay? So everybody don't know that, man. Chill was on the road with us. Chill was actually one of the drivers. Remember, I told y'all, man, we had like 9 different drivers. Everybody kept falling off. Chill was actually one of the drivers. Chill became one of the biggest DJs out here ever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Who else?
Bro.
DJ Matches. Matches.
Bro. Entourage touched them. And so, shout out Hot Topic.
That's right.
Right? Mr. Hot Topic. Mr. Hot Topic was in a group called Nefarious.
That's right.
Superior Minds.
That's right.
Okay? Hot Topic, first time singing, came on our mixtape.
On our mixtape.
Mixtapes I was telling you about. See, the mixtape created Hot Topic. Not created him as an artist. He was always his own artist. He just learned that, wow, if I just sing, maybe I don't have to rap as much. And that's how you get the Hot Topic that you got right now.
That's right. Put it up in their face.
Mickey Guns, name him. Mr. Fat, name him. Cupid, name him.
I told y'all.
Entourage, Vicious.
Vicious, man, listen. I got stories about Vicious a lot of people don't know. I was the actual nigga that was bringing Vicious, you feel me, money and stuff while he was in the halfway house.
First time
he was actually supposed to sign the Red Boy Records.
Man, Red Boy is supposed to be Entourage, Cupid, Vicious, and Big Boom and Two Throws.
That's right.
Oh,
that's right. That's right.
And we tried to make it happen in the midst of having to deal with Universal.
Everybody don't know that.
They don't know that. We literally was trying to open it up to the city. I ain't gonna speak on other people who had deals and didn't turn. We didn't turn. We offered. Cupid didn't take it because Cupid had West Big Lincoln at the time, which he was being loyal to West Big Lincoln.
That's right.
What was wrong with that? You feel what I'm saying? Boom and Throw It was doing their own thing with the big business. They wanted to keep their big business thing, right? Cool, that's cool too. And then you had I who stepped in and tried to do a bidding war with us versus Vicious.
That's right. And we didn't want to do a bidding war versus Vicious. You know? So Vicious took the biggest deal is what happened.
Took I for an idea.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's right.
Man, that's crazy. Well, look, man, I enjoyed myself listening to this story that I've never heard before.
Bro,
that's right.
Yeah, I think moving forward, getting you guys back into the camera as far as on the content level, man. I'm pretty sure you guys gonna get more interview offers after these come out.
That's
sure.
Right.
It's all good.
For sure.
Then and listen. Any interviews, 337-371-6689. 337-371-6689.
Hit us up.
Hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or you should let J-Rock do it because he's persistent. He kept it
he maintained it now. For sure.
For sure,
he
man.
Stay on it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate this, man. And I say moving forward, man, all the stuff, all the knowledge that you guys have, let it out, bro.
Hell yeah.
Especially if you got these new guys with you trying to learn it. Let it out, bro. Let it out, man. For sure. Hell yeah. Man.
We sure appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Much love, bro. We been needing to do this. I'm glad we got it done. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you need out of us, just let us know, bro. If you want to come back, do another.
We gonna have to. More than like, we gonna have to. Yeah, we gonna have to.
Bro,
we gonna have to.
Yeah, listen, we got stories.
Or with cash money.
Yeah,
well, look, put it like this.
All right.
Be looking out for part 2.
Straight up.